You won the die roll. And of course we want to play first. I'll take it. We can play our guild mage and then just sit there for a long time. Mulligan.
Do it.
You know you'd be happier with 6 cards.
Come on.
Yes, we are going to win on time. I can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You misspelled logic wrong.
So he probably doesn't know how to click a mouse. Let's have a moment of silence for logic.
George can't stand silence. Can't tolerate it.
No. Refuses to.
Apparently.
Ironically, works at the library. A lot of silence there.
Not so ironic. No one talks to him. So.
Just waiting for him to kill you.
No, because I know what's going through his mind right now. Because I know him like I know myself. And what's going through George's mind right now is fine. I won't talk. I'll show you. But guess what? He's not showing anyone. And if only he would hear us and know that.
But he can hear you.
I don't really know if that's true.
Rage blocks him out.
I don't see him. So.
Well,
Will the real George Matchin please stand up?
Well, you were reaching back there for the beer. I was hoping you were like,
unplugging.
Yes.
Just like disconnecting the internet.
That would be far better. Mercy kill.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I can finish this beer. I don't think I've ever said that in my entire life. I drank Czech Bar.
You did.
I drank Get Her Done.
Mm-hmm. I hate how mouthy the computer is. Like, at least we've verified the Windows, and so it doesn't do that all the time. But it still is always like, hey, I want to update this, or why haven't you paid attention to me?
So it's a needy bitch.
Yes. When our opponent arrives, will you speak again? You're done talking.
I've had this dream.
Normally you're naked, though. Not in the dream, just typically.
Okay.
In general, you're naked.
Because in my dreams, I'm wearing a parka a lot. And I'm in court for some reason. I don't know what that's about. And then apparently George is in the back just being a fucking mime doing I'm trapped in a box. Like he's doing now.
No, heart-shaped box. He's actually playing that. Which would make this much more tolerable. I hope this guy times out. That would be real embarrassing.
Well, he's in the red, right? Does that mean he's not there?
No, I think he's there.
But is he all there?
Halfway there.
Is he all that?
Why did I keep this hand? Oh, good.
Wow.
He showed up.
Hey, way to keep the hand.
And, hey, if we get one more land, it's suddenly looking like, you know, not the worst decision I've made this evening.
My best decision so far I think was convincing George that he should not talk this round.
See, and he's got all the color. Ooh, mirror match.
Does he have a guild mage? Not exactly a mirror match. Then.
Right. He probably has some sort of flash creature that's going to kill our guy, though.
The Hussar?
Except that costs one more.
The Hussar patrol?
I'll go for a Swamp Walker.
Yeah. It's almost like we knew what he was going to play.
Mm-hmm. He's so predictable.
So, Frank Conniff, TV's Frank,
Mm-hmm.
he put the question up. He's like, so, pick one, Mike or Joel.
Mm-hmm.
And like the second person to respond to that topic on Facebook said, fuck you for asking. Well played, sir. Well played. Fuck you for asking. Eat that, TV's Frank.
That was...
Good job, douche.
Oh, RBJ. So the guy who beat us didn't even win. Secluded Glenn. So going back into his hermit hole.
Yeah.
Secluded Glenn will lost.
You want me to do someday? I'm gonna rent a skywriting plane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pay it to go up there and write. How do I land?
Whoa.
Come on, it's funny.
Was your phone on here or something?
You got a problem with that?
The whole damn desk was, and by desk I mean TV stand, but TV tray, but it was vibrating, going crazy. I'm sure the video probably shook. Damn it. Just can't get there. So if we get one more. Mana, we could probably put cast Haunter. Yeah. I think we're just gonna die. Oh, of course. I think we have one guild gate in our deck, and that's the one we drew. So, what if there's no one blue spell that could trick him? This didn't go so well. Yet again. Unfortunately, he's aware that Unsummon is not in this format.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Hey, it's 12:03. We need to.
Unsummon wouldn't have helped you there anyway.
It wouldn't have won it. It would have at least Well, a couple turns earlier, if I could have unsummoned his 4/4 angel token,
Sure.
then it might have.
But at that point.
But at that point, no, it was lost. All was lost at that point.
Well, you should do exactly what you did last time, because this is an even worse hand to do it with.
So mulligan?
Yes.
Good call. Now, if we draw a land, we can actually ramp into our Haunter.
What's the Haunter doing anyway?
Gives all of their creatures -1/-0.
He breaks in your house and he changes your sheets.
Whoa, what?
It's like the undead concierge.
Kind of like that Snuggle Bear thing. Charmin.
Oh. Snuggle.
Snuggle Bear. He breaks into your house and changes your sheets.
Not Snuggle Bear.
Not Snuffle Bear.
You're thinking of
Oddly
what?
enough, slightly more disturbing.
You thinking of that one robot bear? What's that Rumpelstiltskin doll?
Teddy Ruxpin.
Huh?
Teddy Ruxpin. Often.
That's a serial killer?
Mm-hmm.
Teddy Ruxpin is a serial killer now? I don't know where they're going with all of these changes they make to things.
I thought it was a solid move on their part. Well, that guy's not really very good against him. That's an example of like intelligent sideboarding. Take out the guy who has forced walk and protection from green when they don't have that.
He's playing 5 colors. None of them are green.
Okay. So this guy would die if we just attacked. So he seems like a great target for Knightly Valor. And maybe Smite? No, he was really just jumping.
Well, I never liked that guy anyway.
Why didn't he bounce my creature with the Azorius Charm? Instead he drew a card.
He really wanted another card.
Because he has that card in hand.
That's why.
Apparently it's a super common card.
That's the same thing
For everyone but us.
Secluded Glen used.
I think what they've done is they've exiled our chances of ever getting it.
If we can get one more
They
land.
may have actually exiled my interest in the game.
Well, they certainly have extorted more money out of John. And I've been flanking for most of the evening. No?
Too far.
Too far?
It would have been fine if we drew a land. Then I
Oh.
would've-
Okay, then you would have been fine with it.
yeah.
Comment.
Then I support.
That's not what your mother said last night. Worst Sean Connery ever.
Yeah, you've done much better.
I'm really not even trying. I have no interest. Try. Craft beer, everybody.
Sphinx.
Yep.
So I've been doing better at Card Hunter. Like actually figured out like a way to consistently win PvP.
Does it involve cheating?
No.
Why not?
Because I haven't figured that out.
Still working on that part.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's your secret, Bob? Share it on the internet.
Fucking aggro, man. Okay, so the way what I've noticed is
It's nothing but dwarf warrior.
no. Although what I figured out, I made my dwarf super mobile. Okay, so because they're the hardest guys to move around. So what I've done is I was always like you know, when I had extra cards, I was always discarding the move cards, thinking, oh, well, I'll keep my good attack and armor cards. No, because no matter what, every round, you draw your basic move card. So if for some reason I didn't move and I had an extra move, then the next turn I got 2 move cards, you see. So then I can move more next round. So what I've been doing is I've been holding off moving like that first round and let them come to me. And then I can see where they're going and strategically place myself with more move cards. And then what I've done is I've obtained some weapons that allow you to move then attack. Much like 4th edition D&D had step moves or push moves or something like that, so do these cards. So I've got some that let you go as far as 3. So they think they're safe in range or whatever, and so that I can dance, and they all do like a shit ton of damage, you know. So I've got massive damage weapons that allow him to be mobile, and so he's just a goddamn Swedish murder machine.
Neat.
Yeah. So then I've obtained some very high damage spell cards as well, and that's all they do. They do that one fucking thing. Like I have got one mechanic for the dwarf where he does, you know, stab damage. Okay, and he's got cards that boost stabbing. And that's all he does. He moves and he stabs. He's an ultimate fucking serial killer, right? He moves and he stabs. This is a great premise for a movie. Then I got the wizard who just blasts everything. Boom, 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 boom. Then I have a cleric who debuffs, because debuffs are fucking huge. Like the big thing right now is to cast terrain spells, because most people will expend all of their moves, and so then they cast this terrain, and you're stuck there, and at the beginning of the next round, you take a shit ton of damage. Sure. They all do massive damage. So I've got like D-spells, counter spells, type stuff, where it'll eliminate those terrains. Sure. And take all that stuff out. So, so between that and heals, he doesn't even fucking attack. He's literally a support player to keep the fighter alive long enough to move around and kill everybody, and he buffs the fighter and debuffs everybody else. Boom. And it's just fucking murdering people. Like, I've been taking people out, I've been taking individual characters out, like, in 3 turns. It's like move, stab, you're dead. So, that's cool. And you get more points for killing players than you do, like, entering the victory squares. So that's good.
If we can get a land, I can kill him. Fine. Never wanted to win anyway. It's just this slow down.
If that's not like a capstone of the entire evening, I don't know what is.
Smog Elemental.
Has anyone ever played that? Really?
Oh, here we go. But you're not surprise blocking with it. Oh, because this guy gives -1, -1. Oh.
We just need to give it a flying turn.
We just need to draw 1 more land so I can hopefully not run it into a counterspell. There we go. Just let me win. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Magic.
Alright, so what do we need to do to the deck, John?
Oh, yes. Okay. This guy is a 2/1 for 2, and not even like an easy 2 to cast. God, I should have been paying attention.
Oh.
Did he cast anything?
I really haven't watched the entire game.
Merciless Eviction.
Yes, that is the only card I saw.
So maybe we...
You have a card that says melodramatic? What was that said?
Which one?
I'm sorry, mind static.
Mind Static.
I really wish it was melodramatic.
That would be a black card.
Mind Rot might actually be an okay substitute there.
I've never heard you say that before, Sean.
My thought is, if he's
Holding
trying
onto
to
it.
play Merciless Eviction, then he's holding on to it and putting out all of his land.
You're baiting him. You're baiting him.
So that might work. It would also work if we just didn't run out all of our creatures.
But we win faster if we run out all of our creatures.
Yeah. We just need to hold back like one.
But then he just sits in our hand. He looks sad. He's got big doe eyes. Why don't I get a kill? Sorry, Johnny.
Yeah, I'll take that. If he doesn't have an early play, Tithe Drinker can gain us some life. And if he does have an early play, well then he'll just sit there. But we'll have Extort.
Tithe
We'll
Drinker
always
just
have
sitting there.
Extort.
It's so typical of the Tithe Drinker. That's why he's never going to graduate high school.
Hmm.
Just sitting there, just sucking the tea of the government. I may have had too much to drink.
Too much of the summer shandy. I mean,
Ugh.
the fact that you started it was probably
That was a
where you-
mistake.
where
I
you
knew
had
there,
too
you know, we had the blue moon. I gave you the blue moon.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, summer shandy. I remember drinking that. I don't remember how I felt about drinking that.
It didn't seem so bad at the time.
Did not. I was not prepared for that level of citrus.
Yeah, apparently the shock top version is even more.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah.
even more lemony. Which, you know, if you're into that,
Who's into really lemony beer?
apparently my friend Mark is.
God, this is my thing.
Just really just way too into it.
Okay, now he has an extorter. That says to me, trade.
Or not. We're good with either of them.
Oh, you won't? Okay, fine. I'll gain life. No, I'll do it. Oh, you thought because you had that guy that you didn't need him.
Is he right?
We'll see what we draw. Probably exile this. Okay, so if we cast this guy,
Hey, it's Mario.
or we could launch party onto his guy and be able to attack him again. Probably better to cast the legendary vampire. I mean,
Sure.
just usually that's the play.
Well, you know, and
I really would have preferred if you said it's time to cast the Mind Drinker.
Okay, it is time to cast the mind.
If you think about it,
Mario
it's our
Mario.
vampire Jace.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to think about it too hard, but
hey, that has just made that a much more attractive target for
oh, now he's spectacled it. Oh yeah, we're totally launch partnering. Partnering.
partnering.
We're gonna do some.
Well, hey there, Pilgrim. Maybe I'll want to play rough. I can sure oblige you.
Yep, that was the thing, Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so launch party on. We can either do it on this guy and get through for 4. We have
Don't we want to get rid of the
4
flying first striker?
probably.
Boom, baby, milkshake.
Really?
Yep,
Milkshake?
milkshake.
I don't know what that fucking means, man.
It's the evil midnight bomber with bombs at midnight.
Okay. So we could.
Did you say it was the evil midnight bomber? What bombs at midnight?
Yep.
Did you say what?
What? Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe I trade.
I like that better when you weren't talking. It's the same fucking round.
Different game though. I
Oh,
made it all the way through a game without talking.
really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done that.
I know.
I don't think I've made it an hour without talking, and that includes while I sleep.
Okay, so he totally has the Predator, Skyline Predator guy. So I'm not going to attack into that.
No way. It's a flash dude, right?
Yeah.
It's like a 4/4 flasher?
3/4.
3/4 flash. Well, whatever. Jesus, throw me a bone.
I mean, I'll do it next turn with this guy, but. Oh, and now I don't even have to worry about it.
Huh?
So maybe he didn't have it. Maybe I gave him too much credit.
Psyched you out, man.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. And this can do 6.
If only you had mana. God,
I
flip a
still think
coin.
this
Come
will
on.
work well.
Hell yeah.
You gonna do it to both of them?
No, I'm going to do the one where he loses life equal to the life I gain.
Hmm.
Right, but don't you see?
It's already too late for you.
Unless you have something to make me discard the card I have in my hand,
Mind Rot.
or a counterspell, that would have been a good card. And I'm sorry that it's not logic. But it's time for you to go to bed. And it's really time for us to go to bed.
But John insists on winning.
But we're going to go to round 2.
Crap. I had not planned for that. Seriously. I've already made Village Inn reservations. Come on, people.
Like April will let you go to Village Inn.
Well,
I didn't say I was going to order anything.
You're just gonna sit there and drool.
I'm
on
going
the
to watch
table.
other people eat bacon.
my question is, what Village Inn takes reservations?
If I found out that all Village Inns have reservations against letting me in. If only you had any, your life would be better.
You're not wrong.
Alright, so that white, black X thing, it does double damage, life